class tonight, although it says I'm going live. Oh, now I'm live. Hi, I'm live. I feel live. I feel live. This is a good thing. Okay, so we're gonna go live. Hopefully we got the bandwidth to handle this right now. We're doing things a little bit different tonight, this one being the live stream and the Zoom class, and I'm on my own tonight. We're not sharing the screen time with Sia Miles. As I was telling you guys, Sia Miles isn't feeling very good right now, so he's taking the day off. It's just me and you. But, and we got another student coming in because getting here on time is a challenge because you guys are also spread out so far away. Some of you are as far away as your living room. So hard to get to the other area to train. Some of you are in your bedroom. You got to get all the way to your living room. It's tough. I get it. Hey, Declan, how you doing, man? Doing good? All right. Okay, guys. So today it's a little different because we're live streaming. I still need to see all of your, of course, I still need to see all of your AKAs today. So for the poor people on the live stream, they're going to see a lot of me standing around staring at you guys. But then I'll give you the notes of what we're doing, and I'll back up, and I'm going to have to live stream this camera down a little bit so people are going to see a lot of my thing. All right. Okay, everybody, I'm going to mute you guys. Okay, everybody's muted. That's wonderful, except me. All right. Let's start by warming up, bowing in, okay? Everybody ready? Feet together, arms out. I can't see. There you go. Tisha, come on, Alex. Daniel, you ready? Bow in. Okay, guys, there are 9 of us tonight. We got to get through a lot of AKAs, okay? So that means some of you guys are going to be waiting a little bit in between. But let's start with our warm-ups, okay? First thing I want everybody just to give me, we're going to do a short warm-up tonight because there's so many of you and there's so many AKAs we need to see. So our short warm-up tonight, remember when we're done our classes, I like you to do your own stretching out and cooling down after class is over, okay? Everybody knows their own body. You know what you need. All right, so we're just going to do a warm-up now. Here we go. Everybody, 20 jumping jacks. Ready? Begin. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Remember to connect your feet and your hands together. When your feet go out, your hands go up, okay? Everybody put your hands up as high as your head. Get your hands up as high as your head. Drive your knees up and touch your elbows. 20 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just loosen up the body. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. All right. Everybody, drop and give me a 30-second plank. Go. 30-second plank. Lay down. Let's go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Be flat. 13, 14, 15, 16. Look up. 17, 18, 19, 20. Look forward. 21, 22, 23. Keep your hips down. 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Guys, stand up. Feet together, arms out. Let's go over something really quick here. Come on. Stand up. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Class has begun. Attention. Hey, guys, let's remember, this is technically an intermediate class, right? Everything we do has a right way to do it. It has 1,000 wrong ways to do it. It's only got a couple ways you can do it right, okay? And the right way is really one way adapted to fit your body, okay? Because we're all different. But A plank isn't a plank if your hips are up in the air like a mountain. Unless your body's flat, it's not a plank. Okay? Let's not get carried away. Now, here's another thing. Can I see your face? I should be able to see your face. You should be standing up facing me. Okay? Daniel, I don't see you even on your screen. This is the last time that's going to happen today. Put the stick down. We're not doing short stick today. Put it away. I don't want to see it in your hands again. Okay? Good. Awesome. Okay. Guys, this is an all ages intermediate class. I got grown-ups down to, I don't know who my youngest student here is, but probably about 9 or 10. So let's stay focused. This is an ACA day. We're working on our ACAs. Everyone here is orange belt or higher. So I want to work on our point form first. But there's a couple of things I want to do in this class. I want to make sure that everybody looks good with their ACA. So I'm going to walk through a couple of moves with you with some basic notes. Okay? These are some basic notes. Everybody, feet together, arms out. Of course, now we got another extra late person coming. Tisha? Unbelievable. You know, my teacher wouldn't let people in this late. He'd say, go home. All right. Everybody bow in to a left X.
Awesome.
Bow in to your left X and hold your X. And hold your X. Hi, Austin. We're doing point form. Okay? Now, what I want to see is I want to see a real deep L stance with some body sway backwards and a good low block. Okay? L stance right, low block left. But look at my body. I'm leaning backwards. I'm putting weight on my back leg. 70% of my weight on the back leg. 30% of my weight on the front leg. I'm not 50-50. I'm leaning. And then I can lean forward to do my punch. All right? Now, we don't want to leave our hand here like I'm doing right now to talk to you and teach you. Remember that after our punch, we immediately go into our X to scrape. Okay? We don't leave our hands out there. All right? Now, this leaning is important, and this leaning is what I'm trying to teach you before I look at all your point forms. Okay? So look at me. Everybody, X. Slow-mo, but everyone together. Daniel, here we go. Deep L stance, low block, lean back, lean forward into your long punch, drive your hand up and under, and scrape out as you step into your in stance. Pull into a tight chamber and scrape out with a strong punching block. I lean my right leg, then I'll shift onto my left leg when I punch. But the punch goes out here where my camera is. Okay, that's my short punch. We've got to remember to work our angles. Okay, we've got to remember to work our angles. If I'm on the floor, okay, and I'm stepping out into my L stance, it's out at that 45. I shift my weight. I turn into an in stance. See my foot? Turns. Block. Punch. Then my foot comes in and out into an in stance. Out this line, my blue line. So my weight goes on my front leg, which is my right leg, and then I pivot my weight to my left leg when I do my short punch. Okay? You've got to shift your weight. Extremely important. Okay. Everybody's got that note? Let's back this camera back up so people can see my handsome visage. Or if the camera's working, they can just see my ugly face. All right. Feet together, arms out. To the chip. Everyone, Daniel, everyone will bow in and give me your best point form you've got. Everybody, best point form you've got. Ready? Begin. Bow in. I'll go slow and strong. And begin. Okay, keep going. Keep going. It's the point form, Austin. It's that very beginner form we did. There you go. That's it. You got it right. This is the orange belt form. Declan, what are we doing, buddy? We doing our form? When we're done, we don't wander around. When we're done, stand at attention and let me know you're finished. Anything else is wrong. Luke, can't see you on the screen. You got to be on your screen for 45 minutes. You are not allowed to leave the screen, buddy. Good. Now, general note for everybody. I want everyone doing this a little stronger. Stronger doesn't mean faster. Stronger means stronger. Use more muscle, Daniel. Declan, use more muscle. For those of you that might be watching the live stream right now, when I mean muscle, I want to see locks. I want to see expression of the body. I want to see the body opening. Okay, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see tightness trying to be strong. I want to see relaxation strong. But I want to hear the breathing, and I want to see locking of the body. Okay, I don't want to see this. Right, I want to see this. Just relaxed, power, block. Relaxed, power, punch. All right, let's see it again. Everybody, feet together, arms out. Point form. Tish hip. Bow in and begin. Go. Strong. 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 Be strong. When you're done, stand at attention. Let me know you're finished. Point form, Luke. We're not taking questions yet. We're training first. Questions next. All right. For live stream, I'm sorry. This is an ACA day. For some of this film, you're going to see me sitting down with glasses on taking questions. Welcome to teaching. If you have any questions, now's the time. Ask it on the community. And if I see it, I'll answer your questions just like I answer my students. Okay? All right. Okay, everybody have a seat. Daniel, I said I don't want to see that stick in your hand again. Don't let me see it. Don't touch it. Okay. Now, who's got questions? I saw Andrew, you had a question right here. Unmute. Aaron and Andrew have a question. Okay.
So we know that you've changed the schedules for everything, and I just want to know like which day is which thing, because I feel like I don't really need to work on my ACA so much as my drills.
Well, see, here's the deal. That's kind of why we're doing it this way. The reason why we're switching up our classes is because the truth is everybody needs everything, but everybody's better at some things over others. So now you can really focus. Now I sent out an email, and Tuesdays are drills and ACAs. They are empty hand martial arts, the arts. Perfection of technique, perfection of form, power and speed. So in this class, we will be working point, square, and 5-point form on Tuesdays. On Thursdays, we will be working the short stick. We will be working two-handed, chopping right, chopping left, slicing right, slicing left, stepping with the chop, slicing with the chop, slicing with the step, stepping in for both. Okay, that's Thursdays. Fridays at 6 p.m. will be striking. We'll be working the bag work. You'll be punching the bag, kicking the bag, doing movement exercises, slipping, bobbing, weaving, rounds of hitting the bag, kicking the bag, doing shadow boxing rounds, learning all the important movement stuff. That's Fridays. Okay? For the intermediate belt on Saturday, that is a catch-all. That, in other words, on Saturday, we do everything. Okay? So you can pick the days that make the most sense for you to come. Okay? Does that make sense? Did you get that, Andrew? Okay, good. Oh, okay, good. All right. Austin, you got a question?
Yeah. On Saturdays, what time do you get to karate on Saturdays?
For you, 1 o'clock.
All right.
1 o'clock for you.
And one more question. When my mom and I were trying to get to class 2, it's not working.
Yeah, the class 2 didn't work for you guys. I'm not sure why. We've gone through the links and they all seem to be working, but we're going to redo all the class 2s just to be safe. Next week, we'll have a whole new set of links, a whole new set of class 2s just to be safe. This week, we don't need them. So you won't have to do a class 2 this week. But next week, when you get your email on Monday for all the Zoom classes, it'll have all new links for class 2, okay?
All right.
Great question. All right. Luke, you have a question. Please make sure it's about the point form.
So the last part of a half of the point form is hard.
Yes, it is. That is correct. So what are you struggling with? What's the hard part for you?
The last part of the adult point form.
Okay. Of the adult point form, the last part. Okay. I can certainly help with that. Okay. Let's take a look. All right. For all of you that are doing the full point form and have learned all the sequences, the last part. Luke, stand up, please. This is your question. Let's do it. Everybody, pay attention. Feet together, arms out. Daniel. Attention. X block. H stance right. Outside block left. Take your right foot. Step forward. Turn and long punch to the left over there with your right hand. Now, you should all be facing to your left. If you look over your shoulder, you should look at the computer and pretend that the computer is about to do a front kick and kick you. So go to an X block. Luke, go to an X block. Don't turn forward. Step away to the left. Step to the left to get away from your computer and low block right. Good. Now, if you did a good cross step, your feet are crossed, which means you can turn and take your left hand and turn to the back away from the computer towards your sofa and hit with that hand to the right. It's a turn with your feet. And that's the last technique. Now, let me show you. Guys, take a good look at my feet. Okay? If I'm not big, if I'm not super big on your computer, Daniel, I want you looking at me. If I'm not super big on the computer, make me super big. Okay? So here I am, Luke. My left foot's in the black square. My right foot is out here between the blue and white tape. I'm going to take my right foot and step on the yellow tape as far forward as I can, but I'm going to point my toe towards the computer. It's a big, deep step, and now my legs are crossed. This is called a cross stance, right? High-low block. Then I'm going to turn on my feet and be in an H stance. I'm in an H stance. I'm just facing backwards. It's an H stance, and I take my left hand, and I do like the hammer fist drill. I drive the elbow and drive out the hand. But in this case, we turn, we rotate the hammer fist over into a back fist. Okay? So the footwork to make this work is pick up your knee and point your toe to the front. Then you can just turn it to an H. Okay? That's a very good question, Luke. And that's how you fix it and make that last move work. Very nice. Good question. Okay. Let me go back to the grid. Any other questions before we move on? No? Awesome. Daniel, is this about the point form? Because I haven't seen you paying attention. I'm not sure you know what to ask. Let's see if you are going to surprise me and be awesome. Let's see.
I just saw a hawk.
Nope. We're not talking about that. This is martial arts only. I will not talk to you about that, Daniel. We've had this conversation before. If it's not martial arts based, You're not paying attention. Turn around, face the camera, and do not look over there again. Thank you. All right, let's get to work. Everybody, feet together, arms out. Attention. All right, now I want to work the square form. For those of you that know the square form, if you do not know the square form, Declan and Daniel, you guys are still learning. Sebastian, you guys are still working on your point form. I want Declan, Daniel, and Sebastian to do their point form again. I want everyone else to work on your square form. All right, let's do it together. First, let me make sure so nobody in live stream is asking any questions. Doesn't seem that way. You guys seem fine. All right, let's do this. I'm going to show off the stepping pattern. So I'm going to turn this camera down. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Bow in. Declan, Daniel, and Sebastian, you can do point form. Everybody else, step out to the H stance right, drop your weight. Okay, what did I do? Step out left? Don't worry about it. Step out to the right. All right. All right. Square form. Everyone here knows the square form in its entirety. Go. Nobody here should need help with the square form. Alex, let me see your square form. 1, 2. What are you doing with your feet, man? Happy feet don't work. Okay? Alex, look at me. Make my screen big if it isn't working for you. Make it big. Okay? Put your arms out. Okay? Go into a cat stance to the right while you do your sweep block. 1. X. Pick up your right foot, step forward. 2. Turn and punch. 3. Good. X. Bring your foot up, step back. Arms down. X. Go to a cat. 1. Other arm. There you go. Step out. Drop your elbow. 2. Turn and punch. 3. Look at my feet, Alex. I don't want your feet like this. Can't do this. This is no good. Spread your feet wider. Spread your feet wider, Alex. And bend your knees. Good. X. Cat overhead. X. Step overhead. Turn and punch in an H stance. Are you in a good H? Good. X. Step back and down. X. Outside block. Step python elbow. Punch. See how your feet are too close together, Alex? The whole secret to you is get your feet further apart. Wider stances. That's the secret. Okay? Luke, how we doing? Okay. All right. Parker, how we doing? Good. All right. Aaron, how you doing? You can just give me a thumbs up. Oh, thumb sideways? Okay. All right. When you're done, everybody come back to the center and stand at attention so I can see you're done. All right? All right. Andrew and Aaron, I'm going to unmute you guys. Okay. What are you working on, guys? What are you struggling with?
Well, I'm having trouble by actually knowing and doing the operas. I'm fine with doing them, but actually knowing what they are for me is a bit of a challenge.
So, when you mean knowing what they are, you mean knowing the actual techniques, or you mean I'm not sure. Do you mean
actually doing it is, but I don't remember like what drills or things. It's hard to explain, but
yes?
the akas, it's really hard to actually remember every single form and drill.
Yes, it is.
That's
Yeah, you got to practice them again and again and again. So you're having trouble remembering the specific techniques, it sounds like to me. Having trouble with the techniques. Like which one is next. So, for example, the first 3 techniques are cross block and sweep block, overhead block, long punch. Okay, did you know that? Were you able to remember that? The first one is cross block and sweep block. The second one is overhead block. The third one is long punch. Then you're going to do your X turn high-low.
no, I know how to use a square foot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, of course I know how to do the square.
Well, don't go too crazy fast. So then what do you think is the problem then? What are we struggling with the square form? Anything?
No, I'm just saying I didn't understand the square form. I already know that when we learned it. But I'm just saying it's hard to remember basically like all the attacks and all the offense.
Uh-huh. Well, akas are forms, right? It's just another word for the same thing. So the square form is the square aka. Aka and form are the same thing. Okay? The point form is the point aka. It's just aka is the word we use in Myanmar to say it, the aka. Okay? Here in English, we call it a form. In Myanmar, they call it aka, which actually means dance. It doesn't mean form, but it's the same thing. Okay? The aka is the form. Okay? So if I say, show me your square aka, I mean, show me your square form. That's all I mean. Okay? Now, guys, I want to talk about something here that's really important. So I need to see that you're paying attention to me. So everybody come up to the camera so I can see your handsome faces. Come up to the camera so I can see you nice and close. I want to see everybody's face. Daniel, wait on you. Come up here. I want to see your face. Right? I want to see your face nice and close. I want to see you looking at me. We see each other 45 minutes of class. We see each other 45 minutes of class because, I'm going to point this up so everybody can see my ugly face. We see each other 45 minutes of class because that's all the time we have to make sure everybody can get really good instruction from me. Instruction from me. You're not here to practice with me. You're here to show me how you've been practicing so I can make you better. And then I can teach you something new. But we don't want to come to class and just practice. You've got videos for that. We have videos that are called, guess what? Practice videos. And you can pull those up and you can practice them at home anytime you have the free time to do it. And you should be practicing 3 to 6 hours a week, but I'm not going to make you do that. Okay? Just remember that when I was practicing way back in the day, when Sayagyi was a thin young man, I practiced 3 hours every day. I want you guys practicing 3 hours a week on your own. And then come to me 45 minutes twice a week or once a week, whenever you can get to your classes. Show me what you've been practicing. Then I can give you notes to make you better. And then I can teach you new stuff so you can get to your next level. Okay? And of course, when we say level, yes, we mean belts, but we also mean level. How good you can be. Let's get better. Because the goal of martial arts is to be better today than you were yesterday. How are you going to be better today if you haven't practiced in a week? That ain't going to work. Right, Daniel? How are you going to get better if you're playing and watching Hawks instead of doing karate? You're not. You're going to get worse. How are you going to get better if you don't practice these on your own? And if you get stuck, pull up the videos where I sat there and filmed myself teaching this form this aka, so that you can learn it and fix any of your mistakes. How are you going to get better if you don't go to the community and go to the community and ask your questions? We have a place where you can ask people questions. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I can't get this move right. Which move? Move number 9 in the square form. Oh, you don't know what move number 9 in the square form is? Right now, ask yourself, what's move number 9 in the square form? It's actually not hard. It's a long punch. Okay? You should know that. So if you don't know that and you come to me, all we can do is practice. We can't get better. We can't learn new things. And I can't give you little notes, right? Little tiny notes that make you a little bit better. All I can do is give you big notes. You look rusty. You can't remember move 9. It's a long punch. Make sure you bend your knees, right? Those are beginner notes. Those are notes I give white belts and yellow belts. But orange belts, green belts, blue belts, you guys should be dropping your knees all the time. You guys should be punching straight out from the shoulder in the square form. You guys should be blocking hard. You should be looking at your target zone. You should be punching into the target zone. You should be moving your feet in crescent steps. You should be lifting your knees very high. You're all experienced enough that that should be natural now. And if you're practicing at home, it will be natural. Okay? But when you come to me, take advantage of this time with me to ask questions, learn new things, and show me what you've been practicing so that you can move on to the next thing. Okay? I want you guys moving on to the next thing. You can't do that if you don't practice by yourself. You guys know too much. It was like Aaron was saying. There's so much to know. So hard to remember all this stuff. Yeah, it is hard to remember all this stuff. Now just imagine trying to remember all the stuff a black belt needs to know, or a second level black belt, or a third level black belt, or a fourth level black belt. Think about that. Guys, there's a reason I've been training for 40 years. That's how long it takes to learn all this stuff. But you'll never learn it if you don't practice it. It's too much stuff. Okay? You've got to practice on your own, gentlemen. You got to practice on your own and come here and show me greatness so that we can move on. Now, one of the things I want to do today, despite your belts, I don't care if you're orange belt, I don't care if you're green belt, I don't care if you're blue belt. I want everyone learning the 5-point form in this class. Okay? The 5-point form is actually fairly simple, but it's from another system. And that's why we include it in the blue belt curriculum, because you're moving into another system that has a different philosophy. It's similar, but it's not the same. But anybody can learn these moves. It's called the 5-point basic. This is the first one they teach. It's kind of like their point form. And if you're an orange belt and you're learning the point form, you should also be able to learn the 5-point basic form. Okay? So I want everybody to do the 5-point form with me tonight. So all my blue belts, this is required. This is your form. You need to be learning this. Everyone else gets to learn something new tonight. Luke, let's do some 5-point. Oh, I already am. Spotlight, huh? All right. Let's spotlight me. Hey, I want to see more of me. I'm so important. Everybody show me. I want to see me. Yay, me. All right. So let's do this. Okay? We are going to walk through the 5-point form together. Okay? Now listen, guys. We have like 12 minutes left in class. This is what we're doing for 12 minutes. Get focused and do it with me. Okay, Declan? Get out here. Okay, Luke? This is what we're doing. You ready, Zane? Chris, I know you're ready. Parker, you ready? Alexander, you ready? Let's all do this. I want everyone to learn this. First, just get into a deep H stance. Okay? Now, I'll do it backwards. Okay? I'll do it mirror image. Okay? Everybody take your left arm to cross block. Okay? Now, look at my cross block. This is out from the shoulder. It's shoulder high. Elbow is shoulder high. Fist is as high as my head. Cross block across my body all the way to here. Now, we were in an H. When I do that, this toe turns out and this stance becomes something called a T stance, like the capital letter T. Like my feet are making a T shape, but they're far apart. A T. So my body can turn this way and I cross block. Okay? T stance. Cross block. Okay? Outside block. See how I shifted my weight? Outside block, left. Now I'm going to step forward at a 45-degree angle and do a long punch right. See how I stepped into the punch and my shoulder extended? Okay? That's the first punch. I block, I punch. Okay? Now, I'm going to pull back into an X block and a high-low as I pull back into a cat stance and front kick. So I go X, cat stance, front kick. And I step back out to an H. And when I step back out to an H, my left hand is over my head, my right hand is down low, and my right hand is going to cross block over here to face the new guy. Okay? Everybody stop there. So let's think about what we're doing here. There is a bag. I see my tape marks. You can't on the live stream. But on the tape marks, there's a blue tape going out at the 45-degree angle here. That's where the bad guy is. One bad guy's on this tape. The other bad guy's over here on this tape. But I'm going to fight this guy first. Okay? Now, in real life, you don't fight two people one at a time. Okay? This is just a form. This is the aka. We take turns. We're practicing fighting to different sides. We're not actually fighting two people. Okay? All right. So first, the guy's over here. Cross block. Outside block. Step and punch. Step right, punch right. X, cat, overhead left, low block right, front kick right. Now step back out to your H and cross block right. Okay? So what am I doing? He's over here. Block, block, punch, kick. One guy. Okay? That's what we're doing. You guys ready? Everybody get set. H stance, cross block. Outside block left. Front punch right. Long punch. High, low, front kick. H stance, cross block right. Outside block right. What? Step onto the purple, cross block left. Now this is where we do our shuffle. Okay? Together, apart. Then go backwards. Together, apart. Stop there. Okay, so you see the difference now in what's happening. In the first guy over here, block, block, punch, kick, it's all over. Now this guy, I block, block, I got to block again. I go after him, I got to get away from him. Then I'm going to do my lekamon. I'm going to put my arm, left arm under my right armpit. Take my right hand up high and cup my hand and slap my elbow 3 times. And each time I say that, I'm going to say what martial art this is from. And this is from a system called Tang Byung Bian. Tang Byung Bian. Okay? That's a system. Ours is called Hanthawadi Bana. Theirs is called Tang Byung Bian. Okay? So when we go back and we pull this leg up, we go into a crane or a cat. Well, we pull our foot up here in what's called a forward crane. And we go Tang Byung Bian. And the hand comes all the way back up. Tang Byung Bian. And then we step in and block. Left foot, overhead block left. Then we're going to step through on the purple line and do a long punch right and say chow. Okay? That's like saying ayo. We say ayo. They go chow. Okay? So we step through and we go chow. Okay? This is what I want everyone to work on tonight. This is a lot. I'm throwing a lot at you. That was basically 7 minutes. Okay? Let's go slow and let's walk through this a couple of times. You guys ready? Here we go. H stance, cross block. Outside block, step right, long punch right. X, high, low block, front kick right. Step out to an H, cross block right. Outside block right. Step, cross block left. Shuffle in, shuffle out. Lekamon, Tang Byung Bian. Overhead block, left, step, long punch right. Cha! Step back. Let's do it again. Take your time. Think about what you're doing. You guys ready? Cross block left. Outside block left. Step, long punch right. High, low kick right. H stance right. Cross block right. Outside block right. Step, cross block left. Shuffle in. Shuffle out. Le Camon. Time, dung, dung. Overhead block left. Long punch right. Chop. Okay? One more time, guys. Let's do it again. Deep stances. Bend your knees. Exhale when you block. Exhale when you punch. You ready? Sit. Block. Outside block. Long punch right. High, low front kick right. H stance. Cross block right. Outside block right. Cross block left step. Shuffle in. Shuffle out. Le Camon. Time, dung, gun. Overhead. Step, punch. Chop. Okay, so that's called the 5-point form basic, and that's most of the first half. Okay? Everybody, do that on your own. Set. Cross block. Ready? Everybody on your own? Begin. Time, boom, jump. Chop. Okay. See, it's not that complicated, but it is a little different. All right? It's a little different. So, Chris, that's the blue belt form. That's the one you got to be learning. Daniel, you've disappeared again. It makes me very sad. I sure wish you would pay attention and work with us. We were all supposed to be working together. Sebastian, wish you weren't laying around. Wish you were working hard. Okay, laying around doesn't do any good. It's wasting up your time. Luke, good. Declan, I want you standing up and working with me, man. Okay? We're not done. I know, working hard today. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Everybody in the small squares, let me see you all do it one more time. You ready? H stance. Cross block left. Let's go. Daniel, put that stick down. Third time today. Cross block, Daniel. Cross block. Outside block. Step punch. X. High-low block. Front kick. H stance right. Cross block right. Outside block right. Step. Cross block left. Shuffle in. Shuffle out. Hand under your arm, right arm up in the air, Le Camon. Time, jung, byung. Step left, overhead block left. Step right, long punch right. Very good, Chris. I have two. Very nice, Austin. Andrew, Aaron, good job, you two. Practicing. And Daniel, you were fine till you walked off the camera. Okay? Can't walk off the camera, man. It's the only rule I gave you. Right? Then I gave you one more. Don't touch the stick. Like 2 rules, man. If you can't follow 2 rules, it's because you're not trying. You're a smart cookie. I know you can handle it. Feet together, arms out. Tisha? Thursday is short stick work. Have your short stick ready on Thursday. Bow. Okay, thank you guys who works. Thank you very much. Good job. You guys are having trouble working. I want you to stay focused and get working more. Daniel, I'm not talking to you tonight if you're not behaving. Goodbye, Declan. Good job. All right, see you later, Chris. Good job.
I have to school at one of my friend's houses.
Thank you guys for joining us. I'll get out here. So that is a all ages, all abilities class. Has unique challenges for focus and keeping people corralled, but everybody can do it. And that's the whole point. everybody can do it, we'll make sure everybody can do it. That simple. Keep training.